Is crypto dead? Is it dead? Is it dead, Kyle?
It looks dead.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It looks dead. Everyone's freaking out. Why? Because it touched 20K like so many people said it would.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What?
Everyone expects it, but as soon as it happens, everyone freaks out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Everyone's been saying for what, 3 or 4 months, especially since Luna tanked, the all-time high of the previous bull market was give or take 20. And so it's going to touch 20, and then it does, and everyone is freaking out.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of scary stuff going in the background too that people are freaking out about. Like
what?
let's look at a few examples. MicroStrategy. They would have been liquidated at around 22,500. They
would have been. MicroStrategy would have been liquidated.
Yeah, would have been. But they doubled down. Celsius. They would have been liquidated at, I think it was around the same price, like 21,500.
Okay. So for anyone who doesn't understand what that means, why would they be liquidated, and what does that mean?
So they basically entered a position where, like, if you guys are familiar with trading, let's say you entered with like 10x leverage, you're borrowing money. If the price were to go down 10%, you would lose everything you put into that position. These giant companies do the exact same thing, except their positions are massive, and they have a huge effect on the market. If one gets liquidated, it'll cause cascade effect, where it starts to drop, and then everyone below that price who had their liquidation point below them get liquidated, and they get liquidated, and they get liquidated. It's like a domino effect.
Right.
And so what they did is they, like Celsius and MicroStrategy and a whole bunch of bigger companies that were about to get liquidated, doubled down to lower that price where they get liquidated. For example, if Celsius were to get liquidated now after putting more funds in, it would be at 16,500. So that's the new price to watch out for. If Bitcoin touches that price, you could pretty much see the market cap cut in half in almost an instant. So it is pretty terrifying, like, because at that price, they have close to $300 million in. So Celsius, just Celsius alone, guys. So the market cap at that price, you see them get liquidated, you can see 16,500, and then 1 moment later, you can see it go down to like $12,000, and everyone else that got liquidated between those two prices, you can see go down to $8,000.
Further down.
Like, it's just nuts. It's a scary event that could happen. There's always a could, right? But there is some positive sides to this that most people don't look at it like this. These people just doubled down. So, they just put more money in.
But hold on a second. Are you talking about, let's be clear, are you talking about there is a good side to Bitcoin going down to $8,000?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm talking about there's a good side to them being close to being liquidated. They are forced to put more money into the market, or else they lose everything that they put into the market. Right. So they they add to a losing position, basically.
So does that mean what you're saying is they're forced to put in more money so that they don't lose everything, which bumps the price back up a bit?
A bit, yeah.
A bit. Yeah. A little bitty bit.
They're dollar cost averaging into their losing positions right now, basically.
Right.
It gets scary when they no longer have the funds to contribute to their losing position. And so
the next question is, the Fed is supposed to be coming out with a possible prospectus. They might be saying that 0.75, what is it? 75 basis points.
75 basis points is the rumor. 50 basis points is the scheduled event. Like it may be 50. That's what they announced.
So hold on, let's do a quick question and answer. Is there any retail money left in crypto?
There's more coming in right now. So in the past day, there's been 1 million more addresses above a $0 balance in the past 24 hours. So obviously there's retail in that, because there's institutional investors. It's a small number, but they just have a lot of money in play. I would say about 75% of the money now in the market is institutional, and the rest of it is retail.
So $1 million.
But retail is going to start growing at these prices.
Did you say $1 million or 1 million wallet addresses?
I might have said dollars, but I meant wallet addresses.
Okay.
So million wallet addresses have just increased to now own Bitcoin. There's
Right.
basically there's an indicator that you can track on the blockchain that shows you how many wallets have basically a Bitcoin balance above $0, and that just increased by 1 million wallets in the past 24 hours, which is a good sign. People are accumulating at these
Yeah,
prices.
that just
People are
sounds like
buying.
a whole bunch of people that were waiting for the dip just bought the dip.
Yeah,
But
and
they maybe didn't use billions of dollars. But that's probably retail, right?
yeah, because around $30,000, when the price is around $30,000 each per Bitcoin, there was about 2 million that left the market, and around that time there was an
2 million, to
analysis.
be clear, 2 million wallet addresses.
2 million wallet addresses. 2 million
Go.
wallet addresses.
Yeah.
So around that time, there was an analysis done on the market where like 76% of the volume was done by institutional investors. So it kind of makes sense that it was retail leaving the market and now they're coming back in.
Right.
So things are looking. It looks terrifying right now, guys. But this happen. Everyone freaks out at these moments every single time. We're in capitulation mode right now.
We can't talk right now.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
working so many hours.
Welcome to the
So
podcast.
here's the big question. The big question that everyone wants to know is, what is it going to take for it to go below 20,000?
Not very much, man. We're basically there. So, I would say the dollar pumping the way it is right now, that is enough to bring it below 20,000. And because everything's traded against the US dollar.
Right. But once it goes below 20,000, doesn't it stand to go a lot further down once it breaks that level of support?
It could, yeah. We would have to look in the order books to see if there's going to be a lot of limit buy orders to support that price, and hopefully that there is. I haven't checked. Part of my job is to check, so I'll do that right after this call.
Yeah, let's do that, and then you can check into the next. You can check in the next
Yeah.
podcast tomorrow and find out if there's a whole bunch of limit orders waiting at 19.5 to bail us out
Yeah.
from a even more significant crash.
It would make sense for people to have a whole bunch of limit orders at the previous all-time high of the last Bitcoin cycle.
Yeah.
And there's some scary news for Ethereum, and it actually makes me doubt Ethereum being able to recover after the bear market, believe it or not.
Okay.
So Celsius owns. So you probably are aware that Celsius has actually locked people's ability to withdraw, and it's because only 27% of their Ethereum is actually liquid. They actually have it available for people to withdraw.
Right.
The rest, they had the balls to put it all into staked Ethereum. So
Right.
ST Ethereum, if you guys are familiar with that, basically you lock your Ethereum in until the merge is ready.
Yeah.
And
Which is just no one knows when the hell it's going to be. It keeps getting pushed back.
yeah. And you can convert your ST Ethereum, your staked Ethereum, back into Ethereum whenever you want, apparently, or after you reach a certain time period. And they're doing that, but at an alarming rate. They're doing it too quickly, and it's depegging staked Ethereum from Ethereum. So you're getting less Ethereum for the staked Ethereum that you have if you want to switch back to the regular Ethereum. And I don't know, man. That by itself is kind of like, it just reminds me of what's happened with Luna. It's just going to be another Luna event.
Yeah, but you're not talking about Ethereum crashing down to zero. You're talking about that one coin.
I'm talking about the impact that one coin is going to have on Ethereum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, let's cut to the chase on this. My logic says that everything is based off Ethereum when it comes to smart contract technology. So there are enough other applications built on top of it that it's not going to disappear.
no, I don't think it's
Right?
going to disappear. I just think it reaching back to its all-time highs is dramatically reduced. Like it's obviously it's speculation. Like I don't know for sure, but based on what I'm seeing, it's kind of just reminding me of what happened with Luna. So I'm staying away from it.
Same
Not
as
financial.
Tron and
Tron,
USDD.
yeah, and what we said about Tron is actually happening now. Like it's
Yeah.
depegging. So
Yeah.
look out.
Yeah. I have a feeling this bear market is not going to be the same as previous bear markets because things have changed too much in the world around crypto.
Yeah, the economy is garbage, man. We're in a recession. The inflation, quantitative easing, the crashing of the MV, the decreasing use of energy. There's so like, oil prices, like all this stuff contributes to the crypto market, whether we want it to or not.
But here's the pro. As a trader, when you're trading, the lower the price,
The
the
more money you
higher
make.
the more money you make.
Yeah.
And yes, there is more risk. So as long as you practice good risk management properly and don't get a hot head, then you're actually standing to make higher gains percentage wise because the market cap is lower.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
So
that's dope.
yeah, but you only need Bitcoin to move $2,000 now to make 10% off your trades, and that's
So
amazing because that happens every like
it's-
20 minutes now. Certainly, I'm being over dramatic, but you know what I mean. It's more money.
I just see
Yeah.
I see a picture of Mr. Burns doing
Yeah,
this thing.
yeah. Way more trade opportunities at these levels. But obviously, you don't want to trade during days where they're announcing these rate hikes. So just wait until because we're getting a lot of them.
When's the next rate hike announcement? Is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. I'm not positive of the time. I think it's around like 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. But it's tomorrow where they announce the rate hike. Where it's going to go to
Yeah.
the scheduled amount is 50 basis points, but there's rumors of 75.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna just take it back. I'm just gonna sit back for tomorrow and stay
See
out
what
of the
happens.
market.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay out for one day and be like, let's just not tempt fate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Anyway, so bottom line is, guys, crypto is not dead. Crypto is in a very interesting and amazing period of time, and especially for traders. So sign up to InvestiShare. Boom. Click the like and subscribe. You know what to do. Learn how to trade, learn how to make the most of a bad situation, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.